Foundations of Amateur Radio. What is amateur radio? What's not part of the hobby, and what is? The more you dig into this, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. I'll start with an analogy to set the scene. In aviation, Sir George Cayley was the first person to investigate heavier-than-air flying vehicles. He invented the aeroplane in 1799. The first full-size glider, built in 1849, carried the first person in history to fly, the 10-year-old son of one of his servants. Since then, the Wright brothers made their flight at Kitty Hawk. We saw the invention of commercial aviation, the turboprop, the jet engine, the space shuttle, helicopters, drones, rockets, hot air balloons, the Hindenburg, the Goodyear blimps, hang gliders, gyrocopters, and many, many other contraptions. Each of those are considered aviation, and the person controlling the device is considered a pilot. In amateur radio, we talk on the radio. We also create repeaters and talk on them. We link them together using whatever technology is available. We make it possible to connect to such networks using software such as Echolink, AllStarlink, IRLP, and other internet-based systems. We create digital networks with DMR, use Whisper to exchange information, make contacts using Codec 2, have contests using CW and Morse code. We build software-defined radios where we use computers to decode and encode radio signals, test backscatter using all manner of signal processing, use packet radio, RTTY, Hellschreiber, and bounce signals off the moon and nearby meteors or an overflying aircraft. We make auto-tuners with a Raspberry Pi or an SWR meter with an Arduino. We build valve-based amplifiers and program MP3 voice keyers, GPS lock radios, map propagation using the internet, and have a RAG-Q on the local 2-meter repeater. We investigate 13-centimeter propagation, do experiments with amateur television, and we set up radio stations on top of mountains, in lighthouses, and on remote islands. All of this is amateur radio, and frankly, I've only just scratched the surface. There are heated discussions about if a linked repeater using the internet to create the link is real amateur radio or not, whether using your mobile phone as a node on the Echolink network is real amateur radio or not, if using a computer to create contacts on a digital mode such as JT65 is real radio or not. Each of these questions highlights a misconception about our hobby. There are no boundaries in amateur radio. We're a bunch of inventors, mavericks, people who attempt the unthinkable, try the impossible, and make progress. There are people who are passengers on planes, and there are people who fly them. There are people using technology, and there are people who invent it. We have a unique perspective as a community. We have the ability to imagine something that doesn't yet exist. Why would you spend any energy on whether that thing is real amateur radio or not? Amateur radio is a myriad of things, some of them related to antennas and radio spectrum, some not. This hobby is what you make of it. So go forth and invent something, try something, get on air and make some noise. I'm Onno, Victor Kilo 6, Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.